welcome to another video. This is Susan behind the wheels, and today I'm actually with my partner right here. Say hi to the people.
Hi.
I'm right now along Mombasa Road and there's some heavy traffic, so I'm going to quickly do a video on how to drive safely when there's a traffic jam or when you're caught up in a traffic, what you need to know and what you need to do so that you can stay safe. Come with me. First thing that I've learned is that I just need to be patient. I mean, being impatient will not take me anywhere. I mean, I'm right on the traffic jam and I have to run with it. The next thing that I usually do is to check my GPS, set my GPS so that if possible I'm able to avoid the roads that do not have traffic jam. The other thing that I've also realized is to make sure that I keep my distance, you know, because during a traffic jam you tend to like move every inch, you know, after a vehicle moves you just want to follow, and yeah, but that can be a bit dangerous. Yeah, and I'll let my partner here say a tip he has learned.
So I am the partner, as you heard it, and thank you for joining us. Well, we are on Mombasa Road, and if you're familiar with Nairobi, the traffic is not good. So one, just remember, be courteous. I think that's very key here. No one has made a decision to buy a piece of land here and they're not staying here, so we'll all move. That's very important to appreciate. Safety is your priority every time you're on the road. How do you know you're safe? Make sure you're keeping to your lane. Keep the distance, as Susan has said, and watch behind you. Ensure that you are checking the person behind you. I actually say 75% of your driving should be looking behind, just so that you're sure you're giving people enough space. You're monitoring the behavior of the driver next to you. Watch out for your side mirrors. They are motorcycles, and give enough space. Keep smiling. There's nothing you will do about the traffic.
Thank you for those tips. Another tip that I've learned is to, especially when the jam is on a standstill, you know, when you can't really move, I like pulling my handbrake on, and then I put the car on neutral. That way, I mean, the car is on standstill, it can't move. Because now what happens, because you're stuck on a traffic jam, you tend to lose concentration, especially when the vehicles are not moving, and you know, you may find yourself, probably you've taken your phone, you want to check, you know, who has sent you a message, and at time, you know, your leg probably is on brake, and at times you forget, and your car can actually easily slide and you find yourself hitting the next car in front of you. I once did that, and luckily enough I just realized that, you know, I had just let off the brakes. Yes, another thing, when you're on traffic jam, watch out for motorbikes, especially, you know, because the motorbike guys, they like trying to drive in between cars, and wanapitanga na speed ingine hapo high sana. So at times if you're not very keen and probably you have just decided to change lanes, you can actually get into trouble. So always confirm, even if you just want to make a slight, you know, turn to the left or to the right, always confirm with your side mirrors that there's no one who is you know, trying to cross the road, or a motorbike, you know, that is trying to you know, to move in between cars. The other thing is the vehicles that overlap. Tabia si poa sana. I mean, when this traffic jam, you find people try to overlap, and you know, they're driving on all sides of the road. You know, that is not good, and you actually need to be patient, you know. Or at times when you're driving on a one lane, you find, you know, people have tried to overtake, and they've blocked the vehicles from the other side, and you end up, you know, being stuck there because, you know, the vehicles from the other side are not flowing through, and munafungiana hapo, so you end up staying there a little bit longer than if you stuck to your lane and you are a bit patient. Okay. The other thing also, obey the traffic rules. You know, if there's a police officer and they're telling you, you know, drive this way, you know, move faster, you know, try to obey that, so that by the end of the day, all of us get moving and you get to your destination safely and faster. Again, make sure that you have enough fuel whenever you get to the road, because what happens, if you had just said probably this fuel will take me another 5 kilometers and then I'll fuel in the next gas station or petrol station, and the fuel runs out, or when you're still in the jam, make sure that whenever you get to the road, you at least have some contingency of fuel, so that you can be able, in case of any unplanned event, you are able to get to your next station to fuel. Oh yes, and we are finally moving now. The traffic jam has really eased. And the final tips that I've just remembered is make sure that you watch for what could be causing the traffic jams. At times it could be construction works, like what is happening right now, and you will find those workers, at times they'll just raise a red flag. A red flag says just hold on. A green flag means proceed. So it's also good also to obey those flags. When they raise, when they say go, when they say wait, it could be a truck that is trying to turn. Make sure that you obey that. The traffic could also be as a result of an accident. Make sure that you also drive slowly, and in case of an accident scene, make sure you hit your hazard so that the other drivers can actually be able to be informed of what is happening, and they also drive slowly so that all of us can be safe on the road. Thank you so much for watching that clip. Stay around for more information on how to navigate on our roads. Remember to be the change you want to be in your car. Bye for now.